Commonwealth Games silver medalist Evie Richards celebrated another podium finish as she came home second in the women's under-23 race at the 2018 Mercedes-Benz UCI Mountain Bike World Cup in Albstadt. Riding for Trek Factory Racing, Richards overcame tricky racing conditions to finish as runner-up behind Ghost Factory Racing Sina Frei of Switzerland, backing up her third-place finish at the season opener in Stellenbosch in March. The muddy and slippery conditions around the German course were a constant hazard for riders in the following two elite races too, with Gold Coast 2018 champion Annie last posting the best British result with 8th in the women's race. Racing continues next weekend as the action descends on Nové Město in the Czech Republic. Richards transfers form back to World Cup scene, having shown she could mix it with the best with Commonwealth Games silver on the Gold Coast last month. 21-year-old Evie Richards was among the forerunners once again as attention turned back to the World Cup. She enjoyed a fascinating battle with Swiss rider Frei throughout, never allowing the early leader to feel too comfortable. Indeed, it soon turned into a two-way battle for the win, with Frei's teammate and nearest challenger medallist falling over a minute back as the race opened up. Richards was just over 20 seconds adrift of Frei heading into the final lap, but the Swiss rider was able to maintain the gap, despite the slippery conditions, to cross first in 1 minute 18 seconds and 4 milliseconds and take maximum points. Richards' finish time came up as 1 hour 18 minutes and 25 seconds, with Denmark's Stellenbosch over 3.5 minutes further back in third. Fellow Brit Sophie Wright, 1 minute 29 seconds and 22 milliseconds, was 17th. Great Britain cycling team's Emily Wadsworth finished on -1 lap, while Isla Short did not finish the race. The result leaves Richards third in the individual standings after third and second place finishes from the opening two races this season. Frei leads the way on 160 points, 10 ahead of Degn, with Richards on 130. Last battles to top 10 finish victorious in the mud in Lenzerheide last year, Commonwealth champion Annie last had already showed she could handle difficult conditions. However, the Team KMC-KOI senior Suntour rider also found herself up against in-form world champion Jolande Neff, who put in a supreme ride to take the win. The cross-racing team rider led from start to finish, to win by over 2 minutes as her rivals found the pace too hot. The race was dotted with crashes and near misses, including Alessandra Keller flying over her handlebars on a tricky descent on lap 1, as Neff led early on and last found herself fifth going into the second lap. But the Brit was to lose crucial ground on the next lap, dropping down to 9th and 3 minutes behind Neff as Keller recovered from her crash to sit second. Neff was too good for her rivals, closing out the second half of the race to win by 2:16 minutes, but it was an enticing battle for the top three, with Annabella Moina getting the edge of CST St. American Eagle MTB Racing Team teammate Ann Tauber for second, with Keller fourth. Ferguson and Bell grinded out with the course deteriorating and grip hard to find. It was always going to be tough going for Rio 2016 Olympian Grant Ferguson, CST St. American Eagle MTB Racing Team, and Tom Bell. British champion Ferguson was the best of the two, crossing the line in 71st in 1 minute 42 seconds and 3 milliseconds, while Bell ranked 96th on -2 laps. Victory went to Scott Shrem MTB Racing's Nino Schurter in a time of 1 hour 28 minutes and 7 seconds, beating nearest rival Stefan Tempier by 16 seconds.